everyone. The Subcommittee on Cybersecurity, Information Technology, and Government Innovation will now come to order. We welcome everyone this afternoon. Without objection, the chair may declare a recess at any time. I will now recognize myself for the purpose of making an opening statement. Good afternoon and welcome to this hearing of the Subcommittee on Cybersecurity, Information Technology, and Government Innovation. The American people and those of us who serve on their behalf here in Congress are angry that foreign adversaries such as China are using cyber warfare to attack and weaken our nation. Earlier this month, for instance, a federal cybersecurity advisory confirmed that PRC state-sponsored actors are pre-positioning for possible disruptive cyber attacks against the U.S. critical infrastructure. These actors are hacking into computer systems, then lying low and undetected for, in some cases, years. A tactic termed living off the land, so that they can be activated to wreak havoc should a major conflict with the U.S. arise. The threat is real, but there are laws on the books designed to create safeguards and guardrails. This includes restrictions on what the federal government buys. Each year, Uncle Sam purchases about $100 billion in IT products and services alone. Numerous bans and prohibitions exist to both further U.S. trade policy objectives and to ensure our national security. No agency has a more crucial role in ensuring these bans and prohibitions are enforced than the General Services Administration, or GSA. The GSA serves as the primary government-wide purchasing agent. It manages tens of billions of dollars in annual contract spending. That brings us to the GSA Office of Inspector General report that is the subject of today's hearing. Last month, the OIG issued a report entitled GSA Purchased Chinese Manufactured Video Conference Cameras and Justified Using Misleading Market Research. The report raises issues that we will explore today. The IG found that GSA, via two separate purchases occurring in March and October of 2022, bought 150 video conference cameras made in the PRC in violation of the Trade Agreements Act, or the TAA. With limited exceptions, the TAA prohibits agencies from buying products made in China or other non-TAA compliant nations such as Russia and Iran. The IG found, security vulnerabilities with these specific cameras were documented by a private security company and the subject of a CISA public alert. The IG found that the cameras were bought by a GSA contracting officer who relied on egregiously flawed information provided by her own GSA colleagues. This was, quote, inaccurate, incomplete, and misleading market research, indicating no other cameras were available for purchase that could meet the agency's need. According to the IG report, the GSA CIO, who is testifying today, signed off on both camera purchases, though he later acknowledged he did so without having reviewed the market research performed by his staff. Mr. Sheaves also signed off on the GSA management response to the IG report. That response did not contest the factual narrative laid out in the report or the IG's assertion that the purchase of the cameras was a violation of TAA. GSA, in fact, concurred with nearly all the IG's recommendations, including that the GSA administrator should take appropriate action against GSA IT and GSA IDT personnel to address the misleading information provided to the contracting officer. However, GSA has since provided arguments and documents to our committee staff that challenge key elements of the IG report, including that the camera purchases violated the law. So we'll hear their side of the story today, and I hope we can learn why it was omitted from GSA's management response to the IG report. More broadly, I hope GSA can give us some assurance today that it's going to fix the problems that IG identified and ensure going forward that it's complying with laws that promote safe purchasing. With that, I'll now yield to the Ranking Member Connolly for his opening statement.
Thank you, Madam Chairwoman. The General Services Administration